All right, everybody. A very good morning to everyone. It's good to be with you here. Before we get going, remember guys, the information that we discuss in the video is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way, yeah? Come on. All right, a very, very good morning to everybody. This is the opening bell. Ashley Reeve here, and we are delighted to be with everyone as always. What an honor, what a blessing, and such a privilege. Let's kick it off here. I see the guys in the chat facility, wherever you are tuning in from. Jules, King, I see you guys. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Top of the morning. All right. So let's get into it, guys. Midweek of, in our trading week, we have October. We're running through the month like a steam train. Mentioned to you guys that a few times now, and it keeps on manifesting, yeah? So this morning, on the books, we have, info on silver. We got some gold, New Zealand dollar weakness, Aussies rebounding. Yen seems to be strengthening. We got some dollar extending those losses, guys. Stock markets are a little bit mixed there. Australia, the ASX 200 jumped 0.9% and then led by strong gains in the banks and gold miners. We got Japan there, the Nikkei 2 to 5 rose by 0.7% as rate cuts hopes for the Fed boosted that sentiment there. And obviously the US futures, guys, was steady after a volatile session with investors balancing strong bank earnings and those ongoing US-China trade worries. But takeaways this morning, all right. Precious metals, gold and silver are on fire. Obviously, this is thanks to the rate cut hopes in the market tension. The US dollar keeps on falling as the Fed sounds a little bit softer in their tone, a bit more dovish or dovish. Aussie and the Kiwi still under pressure, but finding a bit of footing there. And then obviously the stocks are trying to recover because of the mixed global news. But we're trying to, at this morning, actually take a bit of advantage on the weaker dollar. So we got the Euro USD in here for longs, for buys. That's the FX side. We'll be obviously back with crypto and some of the other indices later on in the week. But today's focus is FX. We got the Euro USD. Looks like we're going to a 7-day high here. Beautiful breakout already, creating the high. We're looking to go to about 1.17152. Looks like a phenomenal push. Let me put in there for the guys so the guys can see. Yeah, that's what we're looking for here today. We might not travel all the way up, guys. We could come midpoint here, get a bit of a correction, and then perhaps pursue that later on. But we are looking for the upside here on the Euro USD. Found a lot of support on the 1.15406. And we're also then correlating the GBP USD, looking at the push to the upside as well. Also looks like it's traveling to a 7-day high. And we can see that it's already created that high with some candles on the top side, which is great. We have a 4-hour time frame that has closed above. Not very strong, but the second one is still in transit, and hopefully this one closes a little bit better, yeah? But we're looking to, trade the GBP USD up to let me go to you guys, 1.34160. That's the area we're looking for, all right? That's the GBP USD. Right now, the high has been created, and there seems to be a bit of a pullback over there. So we are looking at dollar weakness today, all right, guys? You can see it on the dollar index as well, as well. And so then we're also then looking at the Euro AUD. A little bit different here with the Aussie, finding a little bit of strength there. I beg your pardon. With the rebound Obviously, the euro being a little bit stronger than the USD today, we're seeing a bit of a tussle there, all right? So there's a logging of heads between the two, but we are seeing the downside. We could get another pullback here, as you can see, pushing to the upside. And the guys can use a 21-day average, moving average. Very nice one to use. It's pretty smooth. It gives a lot of context. And we are looking then to take the Euro AUD back to a 7-day low here. That's what we're looking to do here. 7-day low, down to about 1.77254. All right, let me put that in for the guys so the guys can see it as well. All right, we just feel like dishing out a lot of blessings here. All right, so 1.77, that's 254. All right, but we're waiting for the correction. Seems to be a bit of distraction here. Use some of the indicators if you'd like. Ash is not using any of them here. I'm using your market structure primarily here. But obviously we'll look at some indicators if there's overbought or oversold areas. And then the GBP yen also looking phenomenal. This one is actually an extension of yesterday's trading room. Shout out to Edgar here. I believe it was Edgar. Please forgive me if I have it wrong, but I believe it was Edgar that, gave, this specific setup here. I obviously just came and just put the levels in place, but Edgar primarily, gave the setup with the GBP yen holding some sells. So big up to you, Edgar. All right, so the guys can look at 201.327. That's a beautiful low. Once we break that area, Pansy to the downside, down. That's about 161 pips, guys. Beautiful push to the downside. All right, and that would be then below a 7-day, a low going to the 14th day. So that's a 2-week low. On the GBP yen that we would look for, but we're waiting for some more movement, some more prime movement, more aggressive movement. All right, some more forceful movement. That's what we're looking for in the market here today. A bit of a pause, you can see it, but what Ash loves about movement like this is that when price is consolidating, then you can expect, at some point price is going to break and bust the move, and that's what we're looking for. So I really like it when I see the price just consolidating. It just gives me that high hopes, and it obviously puts a lot of fire in my belly. And so I hope the guys are enjoying it. We're looking at these four this morning. The Euro USD, really bullish right now with the correction. GBP USD also looking for that correction to the upside. Paused a little bit now. Euro AUD also looking for some downside here, but we're waiting a bit of a pause there. And GBP Yen, exactly the same thing. All right. Don't forget to check out the gold. Whilst we're in the neighborhood, you can see gold. It did not break below the 4089. It extended its gain, guys, and obviously this is as a result of a weaker dollar. And we're seeing the gains both in the gold, and you can also then check out the USD JPY. Also phenomenal trade here, guys, as a bonus below 1.50.661. All right, we're looking for a beautiful move to the downside, about 176 pips. So make sure you check it out, guys. Phenomenal movement here midweek. There's not a lot of big pushes here in terms of the calendar. I'm actually looking at it now. We only have at 9:45 tonight, the Aussie, the Reserve Bank Governor, Bullock, will be speaking. But other than that, there's not a lot that's happening really. So there's a lot of technical moves happening in the market today. You don't want to miss it. All right. So make sure that you tune in. If you've not opened that account with us, guys, make sure you get in. www.tdmarkets.com. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. What a pleasure. What a blessing being with you guys. Chat to your account manager. Get in with our education. State of the art. Really up there, C-suite level kind of content. Shout out to Omar there. All right, so have a fantastic one, guys. Really, really fantastic one. What a pleasure. See you guys soon. Ashley Reeve, and I'm checking out. Ciao, ciao.